Is it unmuted?
Yes.
All right. What's happening, folks? Here we go. All right. Will, what's happening, brother? Yeah, hit the likes and share, please. What's up, Bob? Yeah. I like that right off the bat. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah. What's going on out there? Out in the big world. Southern Ohio. Scarfo, what's happening? Look at them fucking guns. That's right. Yeah, please hit the like and share and subscribe and all that, please. Terry, what's going on, bro? Ain't heard from you in a while. There he is. Good to see you too, brother. Terry's on. Yeah, bro, if they want to put stints in there, you should let them do it. You know, Willie had that done when he was in San Quentin. Wild Will from Oakland. He's passed on, but you know, he had some heart problems. He put his stints in there and it got him for a long time. Give him another 10 or 15 years. Idaho, what's up, Timbo? And that's motorcycle. That's right. We're doing good, bro, here. We're doing, and look at that. Howard's eating air. If you live in San Diego, he's the man to call. Yeah, you know, we stayed in Las Vegas because I worked overtime Friday. I did have today off. And so basically I had yesterday and today at the house. But yeah, Labor Day. For all you guys at work, congrats. Yeah, hats off to you. You know, we're the ones that make the world go round. The guys with the money make that happen for us, but we're the ones that make it happen for them. So, you know, that's America, right? So we got, I guess we're going to start this raffle or auction, whatever, on these. Oh, yeah. We get 20 people. So we got 12. So these are a couple things I drew. I actually tattooed this guy on Matt's back, and Matt has passed on since. But yeah, I did these with Prismacolors when I was in Corcoran. Yeah, too much time on my hand and plenty to do. I really enjoyed drawing those things. Drawing's a trip if you got the time. It's pretty nice. You know. Let's see what's going on. We're not getting many comments here. Let me see if it's going. What's going on? Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. You know, I got an old piece of. Let's see what's going on. What's Will saying? Uh, Putting in the hearts. That's right. So I started a box today. My planer's acting a little funny. I got a piece of oak with a bunch of checks in it, and so I started making a box out of that. You know, something to do. Also working on painting, but I don't have enough time at home. It seems like I wish I could just be here all the time, but you know, we got to work. It's Labor Day. Might as well talk about some work, right? What do you guys do for work? If you don't mind, throw it up there. See what kind of guys you got watching the channel. Connor Lewis, what's up? Much love, fam. What kind of work we doing out there, folks? What kind of jobs you got? You know, I build cabinets. I posted that video of me banging a cabinet together, and that's production. I do that all day, every day, and it's a pain in the ass. But you know what? When I go to work, I know what time I got to be there. I know what I'm going to do when I'm there, and I know what time I'm going to get off. Commercial painting contractor. All right. Yeah. Commercial painting contractor in Idaho. That's right. That's right. Uh, Stay down. That's hard ass work, man. And that's in wow. That's in southern Ohio. That's hard work. Hard work. Beef cattle. Stay down. Love beef, man, but it's so fucking pricey now. Fuck, I go to Walmart, man, and they got steaks that used to cost, 10, 15 bucks. It costs 30, 40 bucks now. Jamestown. All right. That's a lot of fucking money for a steak. So they got steaks at grocery outlet for $6. They're not bad. I have them. You know, Times are hard, man. I mean, Trump said everything's going to get better, but it's not getting any better for me. Brick Coldcock, what's happening? And Mitch, what is everything? How's it going? It's going good, bro. Going good. What do you do for a living, Brick? That's what we're talking about. We got painter. We got a rancher. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Store bought beef's crap. Uh, I wouldn't mind having a cow here, but we've got 2.5 acres that we could fence in. There's a lot of free range cattle where we live. So they just let them go wherever. If you don't have a fence, they'll be in your yard, bumping on your car, whatever. A lot of the tourists hit them out on the main road because the speed limit's 45, 50, and they go 70, 80 miles an hour out to the Grand Canyon to the Sky Bridge. And, they hit the cattle. They're free range. They go where they want. And they're cool, but, So I was thinking maybe we could fence off our couple acres there and put a cow out there. We got a rancher on, babe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Scarpo, he does yeah, yeah. Beef. Nothing like it. Yeah, I guess they got places too where you can get a cow, they'll raise it and then send you all the meat once it's raised. But yeah, Labor Day, man. Labor Day in prison ain't shit. It's just another day. Staff get the day off and you get the day off without pay. Yeah. But oh, look at that. Cryptoholic. What's going on, bro? Watch Animal Kingdom on Netflix. I watched Animal Kingdom when I was in prison. Yeah. Yep. My brother. William Defonso. That's right. Well, we're going to try and do one here and there. We got 15 people, so when we get 5 more, we'll start the raffle or the auction. We're going to auction off a couple pieces. Hopefully we can. What are you doing down there in Atlanta, Florida, San Francisco to the next world? Oh, wow. Well, good luck with that, Cryptoholic. I'm sad to hear that. Yeah, we've done it. Done it with my mom, done it with Jimmy. She did it with her grandmother and some other people. So my hat's off to you. It's not an easy thing, but it's a good thing. We're all going to get there. It's just a matter of when. And it's a matter of making the most of life while we're here. Oh, man. It's our granddaughter's birthday today. She's 8. My babe. Yeah, she's 8 years old. Pasture Ode. Let's see. Real men find a way. That's right, man. Yep. Oh, look at that. Lady 80. That's her. That's the wife. Cryptoholic, you're welcome, brother. Yeah, real men find a way, dude. I mean, I'm working 90 miles away from home in Las Vegas, and it's, they have jobs around here, but they don't pay as much. So I got to do what I got to do, just like everyone else, you know. Yeah, happy birthday, Olivia. Yeah, like I met guys in the pen. They said they don't work on the street. Oh, I don't work on the street. I go, well, you're fucking working. What's up, Big Mick? Happy birthday to your daughter. Yeah, that's our granddaughter, bro. Yeah, thank you, Mick. Uh, I miss he'll be out of there soon enough. Uh, that's right. I tell them dudes, hey man, you're in here washing dishes in prison for 5 cents an hour, and you don't work on the street. What's wrong with you? If you worked on the streets, you wouldn't be in here eating this slop. Let's see. Back up playing horn test sticker on toolbox. That's right. That's right. That reminds me, I got to send some of them stickers to Brian.
Oh, we gotta get some more stickers.
Yeah, stickers are cheap. They're easy to get. We got some cool designs we can put on stickers. But yeah, guys, they like, I don't work on the streets. I'm like, what the fuck? Why not? They just run the streets and shoot dope. So fuck it. I'd rather be out here working and having a life than stuck in them fucking prisons.
I was going to because we got 19 of them.
Okay. John Mueller, Smiley, I love your brokenness in the Philippines. Sparky, what's up, brother? Hey, Sparky, you want to come on my channel sometime and tell your wild ass story? Chilean gringo, what's happening, brother? From New Zealand, all things are good. World War III around the corner. Man, it sure looks like it. Get a hold of Marvin Hunt. He's forming a cattle ranch and tell him Greg sent you. Augie, we used to live in Springs. What do they pay, Greg? Greg Ayala, we got two Gregs on tonight. What's happening, brother? Marvin Hunt. What cattle ranch? Oh, gee, give me a couple years back when you were about to fuck up some lame. Yeah. Awesome. What's the matter? Yeah. That's out. And Brick Colcock said, I work for Caltrans. Oh, gee, you told me a couple years back when you were about to fuck some guy lame up at your job when you were dealing with homeless encampment. Thanks to you, I'm locked in now. That's pretty cool. It's pretty badass. That's right. Base better out here too. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start this. So here's the auction. There's one drawing, and there's the other. And there's the back. They're both signed. I did both of these when I was at Corcoran. So we'll start. Anyone wants to bid $50, that's what we'll start at. So let me know. Oh, the pace bit around here too, and you get to go to your own bed. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to go to a cage at the end of the day. Let's see. Greg dies. Get a hold of Marvin Hunt. He's a farmer for the cattle ranch in Tom. We live in Dolan Springs. Wow. So there's a cattle ranch out here that hires Greg. That's a trip. I mean, I'm making $20 an hour right now, and it's barely cutting the mustard. If they paid more than that, let's see. I went through the whole desert. I don't know where he lives anymore. It's been a minute since I lived there. That's right. You know the name of the ranch? I do tattoo occasionally. Uh, Not a lot. There's no money here for tattoos. Yeah. So, I mean, if somebody wants to come show up for some tattoo work, I can do it. So we just it's a thing that has to be planned out, ahead of time. So, it's one of them things. I don't do a lot of tattooing though. I mostly just bust my ass on work. Cowboy Mitch. I love the sound of it. Sparky, I need you on the channel. Just so you know, John Mueller is a friend of mine from prison. Uh, and he's off and on over in the Philippines living over there, unless you're staying there permanently now. It's a lot cheaper for him. He's on a pension, so that's what happens when you get older and shit. So I don't know how much you
You
charge.
remember in Tucker that you actually worked on some videos we're gonna post next week.
What do you say?
That you actually made some videos for.
Oh, yeah.
Video for this week.
I did a couple videos today. She's going to post this week, so keep your eyes out for that. How much do I charge an hour? I usually charge by the piece, but I usually charge by the piece, like whatever's fair. For guys that sit in tattoo shop and make 200 or 300 bucks an hour is fucking insane. I get it, but I don't get it. I miss a lot of money for tattoo work, but if you get real nice work, I guess it's worth it. Tattooing in prison is a lot different than tattooing out here. Let's see. I don't want to take pay. Tell me what my money is. All right. Well, Greg, our email is mitch@heartintentions.com. So, like I said, I'm making 20 bucks an hour now. And I don't know what kind of work they have. I am a fucking old man. I can still work. Would love to get a piece from you, Mitch. Yours awesome. And also, I could draw patterns for people. I drew a couple patterns for guys off the channel and sent them to them, and they can have someone else tattoo them. But long distance tattoo works kind of like I say, you got to coordinate it, So, but tattooing be cool if it was like prison, but it's not, I don't know because not everybody knows who I am, There's a shop in Kingman. The guy's like, hey, you can hang out and wait for somebody to come in and all that shit. And I'm like, dude, I need the fucking paycheck. I need money every week to pay my bills. I can't sit around a tattoo shop and wait for guys to come in, Hey man, don't get you around. Wish the best in yours. Thank you. Wish the best for you and yours as well as everybody else out here. Oh yeah, Charlie. And matter of fact, I'm here permanently. I have too many dogs and cats, 6 dogs, 9 cats. I'm stuck like Chuck. I love them too much to leave them behind. That's right. Oh, good for you, brother. Charlie, the guy who I was tattooing on when I stopped and did Charlie's forehead, he finally got out. I think he did 45 or 47 years. Yeah, he's living in LA right now, but he's from up north by Merced, Winton. But he finally got out, Gypsy. So hats off to Gypsy. He yeah. Because I know Mike Thompson talked about that tattoo like he had something to do with it, which is bullshit. And when my friend Gypsy got out, he's like, hey man, remember when you did that tattoo on Charlie and all that shit? Opie and Laughlin. Man, the end of the month, the end of next month. Well, Timbo, my email is mitch@heartintentions.com. And you could email me and let me know what kind of tattoo you want. That'd be cool. Laughlin's right at Full Harvest is right around the corner. Okay. Oh wow, that'd be badass. Tony Kim, where's my sister? Oh, Tony Kim's out for real. So just so you know, Tony Kim was a guy. I don't know if he's Chinese or Vietnamese. I think he's Chinese, but he's American, obviously. But he had a triple murder, and he's out. I guess he's working for Sister Mary Sean, who's connected to the Francisco house. So when I got out, oh, he's Korean. Okay, man, Tony Kim was cool. Kind of thick, not too tall, but he was just a good dude, man. He worked in the kitchen. He would always bring us out like burgers. And, he hung out with mostly with the white dudes, but he's a director. I'll be damned. Yeah, he's Korean. So he got out. And I used to walk many laps with Tony. He was in San Quentin, then he was in Donovan. Man, I should interview Tony. Hey, John, Sparky, you communicate with him? If you do, give him my hookup. I'm gonna have to get a hold of him. He was a cool dude, man. Super cool. Got out, had a triple homicide. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind it, but man, you would never know it. He's just the nicest guy you ever want to meet. And that's the thing, man. Guys that will go there, they're usually pretty nice people. Just respect them and find out. Tony Kim, he was a cool dude, man. Super cool. Wow. And so Sister Mary Sean used to run the Francisco house, and then triple for Karina. Yeah. But hey, he was a good dude, man. Prison. Still a good dude. But so Sister Mary Sean ran the Francisco house, which is transitional housing for lifers. I used to send her artwork from prison and she would sell it to kind of fund things. And then she went on to do prep work. Like they would send you work packets, and you study it, fill out the packet, send it back, and then they would grade it and judge it and send you certificates that the parole board would see. And then Sister Teresa started running the Francisco house, the transitional housing. So when I got out, that's where I went. I went to the Francisco house, and Sister Teresa was running. I did go see Sister Mary Sean. They're great people, man. They're both Catholic nuns, and they got in a little argument with each other. But one of them wanted to have be a state sponsored transitional housing, and Sister Teresa was like, hell no, because once you take state money, you have to abide by state rules as far as transitional housing. And she's like, no, because you can't have a cell phone for 30 days. You can't leave the premises for 30 days. It's like a blackout period. There's a curfew, all kinds of shit. Yeah, Center for Restorative Justice. Yeah, so Sister Teresa was like, I want these guys to have the freedom to get out here and do what they got to do to make it. So I attribute that to, and when I got out, I went to see my parole officer, and she was like, I'm thinking I should put you over at, I forgot the name of the fucking place, and I told her, I'm thinking that's the last place I want to go. Was it sponsored by the state kind of transitional housing kind of, you got to get permission to leave. Yeah, fuck that, man. To go down to the DMV and get your license and your ID, you have to get permission. You got to get, oh, can I please have a bus token? Yeah, fuck you. So, Sister Teresa, there was no curfew. They were just like, basic rules. You don't smoke in the house, no drugs, no alcohol on premises, shit like that. And it was cool. It was pretty cool. I mean, it helped me succeed. And yeah, so that's where Tony Kim's working. He's a director of restorative justice. That's awesome. That's right. Uh, yeah, he's a good dude. Good dude. You meet some good people in there. Hey, we got no bids on these yet. $50. Look at that. $50 for two original drawings. These are drawings, not paintings. So you can get them matted and framed. Last forever. Done at Corcoran State Prison. And if we don't sell them, maybe we can use them for something else. I don't know. I kind of like these. I really don't want to get rid of them, but things dictate what they dictate, right? Yeah. Timbo's been on our channel for quite a long time, off and on. Uh, hey, babe.
Yeah.
Timbo's going to Laughlin at the end of the month. He said he'd like to come by and get a tattoo. Okay. Yeah, shoot us an email, bro. So, I'm a follower of politics and worldly events. And man, the fucking world's crazy. And it doesn't seem like nobody wants to listen to nobody as far as making peace. And it's pretty fucking scary. Like homeboy said, World War III right around the corner. Well, I don't see it. I don't see it. I see it. I don't know, man. I don't know. If they hit Iran again, it could go that way. Transition housing affiliated with the government is just less freedom when you just got freedom. Yeah, it's a community prison. It's what it is. You're in a prison inside the community. So, oh, Nick Fuentes, I like him. I like him. He's very outspoken. Um, one thing he said is, fuck JD Vance. He goes, I'm not voting for him. And he goes, we got screwed, basically. Um, no, Putin's not going to, well, uh, that piece of shit over there in Ukraine does not want to talk. So yeah, I like Nick Fuentes, and I like what he has to say. And the bottom line, I'm surprised they haven't censored him and shut him down because the truth hurts. The truth hurts people who live lies. And the bottom line is people that run this country, all our government officials, most of them are living a lie. They lie to us. They lie to themselves. They take money from people. Well, I'm not down with these fucking people taking people in Congress and the Senate taking money from people from other countries. Or if you have dual citizenship and you're a member of Congress or the Senate, kind of shit's that? That's a bunch of bullshit to me. So I think he's spot on a lot of things he says. I think he gets carried away, but he's also kind of funny, you know. We're living in weird times right now, and I think a lot of people's eyes are being open to what's been going on. And what's been going on is this country's been getting fucked. And when I say this country, I mean us. Second. Yeah, yeah, and there is a lot of bullshit directed towards us. But I'm going to tell you something, man. There's a lot of other races waking up too. That's to what's going on. Um, they pit everybody against. They pit us against each other. Bottom line, I'm down for America. I'm not down for any other country. I'm down for the United States. And I'm down for us. Any citizen of this country, I'm down for. I don't want to. If one citizen's doing well, we're all doing well. I mean, that's kind of how the philosophy goes. But it's just, oh, Matt, what's going on? A right wing socialist. I didn't know, Matt, what's up, brother? I didn't know there was such a thing as a right wing socialist. Ah, fuck. I don't like what's going on. Like, you don't have to be down for Iran to be against Israel. And you don't have to be down for Gaza to be against. It's just, I'm not down for what's going on over there. Um, like if Hamas is a fucking enemy, then go in there and root them out and kill them. But don't starve women and children to death. I don't dig it. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Hats off to you, brother. Thank you. You know, wow. That's 4 years, man. That's quite a bit of, that's quite a bit of service, man, for your country. So I appreciate it and I respect it. But I think that, there's our country has been lied to and manipulated into wars for the benefit of someone else. Um, and I think our politicians abuse our military for their own personal gain. I don't dig it. Uh, I don't like what's going on in Ukraine. Uh, I think they should just let them deal with it. Russia went in there for a reason. Uh, and it's none of our fucking business. And then when I see companies like BlackRock and Vanguard and all these other companies making $1 trillion deals to rebuild parts of Ukraine, and oh, wait a minute, the Donbass area, I think it is, has the biggest mineral deposits in the world and all this other shit. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Big Oos, what's up? That's right. Plain and simple. I mean, not intervene with different warring countries. Just be about our interests. I know it's deeper than that. It is deeper than that. Now all these motherfuckers are making money, bro. Uh, yep. I mean, just think if we didn't abuse our military by fighting other people's wars in the Middle East, we'd have the strongest military. We do have pretty strong military. I'm not discounting that. But people would think twice about fucking with us. But now it's like, Trump's got shit down there in Venezuela. I mean, fuck Venezuela. Let them eat their own. They're fucking socialist government. I don't know, man. I don't know if all the drugs are coming from Venezuela or where they're coming from, but I had enough, dude. I don't like my tax dollars uh, going towards jumping on countries that I don't think are a threat, because someone else says they're a threat. Because someone from another country says, well, they're within days of having a bomb, which has been bullshit all these years. Just, I don't know. I'm fucking sick of it, because my taxes are going up. My taxes have gone up, you know. Our property taxes are going up. Uh, Insurance is going up. Everything. For what? It's kind of fucked up. And I think Trump wants to Trump wants to pay these people. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Trump wants to pay people in Gaza like $4,000 or $5,000 to move out of Gaza so they can build all kinds of fancy shit there for Israel. I think that's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. I don't think any of this shit's going to end anytime soon. Uh, I think it's just going to keep going on, and we're going to foot the bill until somebody gets in power that's against it. Like John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated by supposedly the Mossad. So, you know, he didn't go kiss the wall, you know. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Nick Fuentes, you should check him out. Well, we haven't got any bids on the drawing, so they could be tattooed as well. Yeah. Yeah, life's good though, man. I mean, I got a 4-day work week, and you think about them 2 states. I got a 4-day work week, gives me 3 days off. Uh, I think that would be very interesting. There's people with Trump this time, and he is willing to compromise. So I don't even pay much attention to the bullshit game. I hear you. I hear you, Matt. Um, Splitting California in 2 states. They've been trying to get the state of Jefferson since before World War II. And for people that don't know, the state of Jefferson is like how they kind of want to split it now. It kind of incorporated part of Southern Oregon and different parts of California. And they were going to have a vote on it. And then the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor before the vote, and it canceled the vote. So, yeah, they were going to vote on it. They got that far. So, speak on this. Yep. So, if they split California in half, all your agriculture, some industry would be in the red part. The coastal part would be all the Democrat blue zone. So, uh, I don't know how that would work out. I mean, that'd be interesting. California has the highest taxes in the country. They have some of the highest gas prices in the country. They have some of the most fucked up laws in the country. Stupid shit. No gas power weed eaters. I think that's funny. Gavin Newsom has raped that state. Like I work cleaning out homeless camps, and uh, he spent. They would change the 3 strikes law. I think they don't even really use that anymore. Yeah, so Gavin Newsom's 10-year plan to rid homelessness from California has been going on for like 22 or 26 years now, and it's cost like $50 billion. I don't know, some insane amount of money. So part of that money was going to the company that I work for to clean out homeless camps. You know, uh, that's. I mean, they spent that money on what? Administrators that are lining the pockets of people as administrators and companies that are friends with the governor. And that's how that shit works. And in the meantime, people are just laying around the street shooting dope, getting loaded, dying in the streets. And no one seems to give a shit. Um, you know, California's a fucking shithole, man. It has some of the most beautiful stuff in the world: beaches, mountains, rivers, you name it. They had all the water in the world, and they let it run off into the ocean. But oh yeah, the dope and the food stamps. Sparky was living in Los Angeles when he was out before he went to the Philippines, so he knows. I worked around them homeless people over there on Skid Row, and they were pretty cool, but I don't know. I think Cali does Washington, Oregon falls behind taxation and laws. Yep, if they can get away with it. Yeah, Dave's driving the truck. See, you're not missing much in California, but there are. Yeah, it's a state we love to hate. So Dave's still driving a truck. I think he works for 3 weeks and then he has a week off. He's like, hey, bro, he gets one day off during the week because he's from California, out of Ely, Nevada. He drives from the mine to the processing plant 2 or 3 times a day, and he makes about 400 and something bucks a day, which isn't too bad. I mean, you know, so Dave's doing all right. I mean, he's got his pad. He's doing okay. He's making it. But fuck, man, he's older than me. I mean, I'm 64, so I think Dave's like 66. Working like a teenager. It's a good job, but He's away from home for quite a while. As far as the three strikes law in California, they don't really use it anymore, from what I gather, unless you have a pretty serious violent case. Then they might break you off, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when California shows them how they can get away with certain taxes and making money off a bunch of like carbon credits and all that shit, these other people follow suit. That's how it works, you know. But yeah, so the three strikes law loaded up California's prisons. We had almost 200,000 people in prison in California at one time. And then the federal courts intervened, told them they had to, lower their prison population. And then the tribunal was, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So the federal courts are what got me out. I mean, they told the state, hey, you're going to have to lower your prison population because every week a couple of people died from lack of medical care. That's what got us out. You know, governor didn't let us out. The federal courts intervened. You know, oh yeah, they had triple bunks in the day rooms. They had triple bunks in the gyms. I mean, it was insane, man. It was crazy. I was working as a plumber in Donovan. I'd go into the gym. We just, yeah, yeah, one death a day. And our survival. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, they had one death a day. I thought it was a couple a week, but it might have been one a day. People were dying on a regular basis due to lack of medical treatment. The federal courts, three-judge panel said, hey, if you can't provide adequate medical treatment for these guys, you got to start letting them out. You got to thin down your prison population. That's what got me out. First, they started letting out the drug offenders and all that kind of shit. And then they realized, hey, these guys just come right back. So they made Senate Bill 260, which is if you were a juvenile when you committed your crime, you're not as culpable as a fully developed adult. It's in your oh yeah, there was staph infection, man. Yeah, so that's what got me out. That Senate bill, that and parole board member Randy Grounds. I do, Sparky. Staph infections. I remember in San Quentin. I went over to the infirmary. There was a guy sitting there, and in his back, he had a hole in his back about that big around with a big red. It was right next to his spine. I was like, dude, what the man? Nasty. Yeah. She retired, bro, to take care of her husband. He had a stroke. So as soon as she turned 55 or whatever the retirement age is, she retired so she could go take care of her husband. Yeah. Yeah, staph infections are pretty rampant in prison. You know, you got to figure like in San Quentin, they got 30 showers and there's a wall in the middle, blacks on one side, whites and Mexicans on the other side. There's 15 dudes in your shower, water this deep, you know? I mean, it's just so you try to get that first shower when you go in, the first couple showers, so you're not standing because the drain's down on the other end, so all the water goes down. So yeah, that was the thing. I mean, prison's nasty. The newer prisons are, I don't know, they're not as nasty as the older ones, but they're still pretty foul. You got thousands of people, you know. Yeah, I mean, prison's foul. So, I'm glad I'm out. There's a lot of madness going on in there. I heard the latest from Hector Bravo. He said they're going to start a non-designated program yard in Kern Valley State Prison Level 3. That's the first I've heard of. Took the tuna can. That's right. Yeah, he learned his lesson though. He didn't do that shit again. Yeah. So Kern Valley State Prison is a pretty violent place. They have a lot of people die there from stab wounds. So they're going to take a level 3 yard and integrate it general population with SNY and call it a non-designated program yard. So how do you think that's going to go over? I mean, it's already proven like level twos. Level twos are like that, but they have a lot of problems. Not a lot of stabbings because guys in level 2 are going home, but they have a lot of violence. Yeah, we did. So just imagine in a yard with guys doing 15, 20 years life, and they say, hey, you're going to have to be on a yard with these guys. Not that I care one way or another about what a guy's status is, but I'm just telling you, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be very ugly. You know, it's kind of sad. Staff were pumping guys onto the SNY yards, man. And when I got out, they had over half the prison population was SNY, and then they start having their own gangs. I don't know much about OG Badger for quite a while. I haven't heard from him. I know he went back to jail for something. I don't know what. Then he was on YouTube here and there, but he was in jail, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we should do a whatever happened to.
Yeah, whatever happened to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know Mike Thompson's in jail. Jam
I
Gizzle.
wonder whatever happened to what's his name? What's that guy's name?
Oh,
That guy had like the JD.
oh yeah, JD. Is that a name?
I don't remember the name of his channel.
Yeah. Let's interview the day. That's why I was asking. Yeah, I was on his channel. Yeah, he was pretty cool. I just haven't, he's from LA area, and I never got to connect with him personally. I did a thing with the YouTube, and that's it. But I would call him once in a while, text him, and it just fell off. So yeah, I don't know what happened to Badger. I hope he's all right wherever he's at. Living in LA and still trying to be clean and trying to dabble around your old friends and whatever. That's a difficult thing to maneuver. Like, I don't know. I hang out with guys who ride motorcycles, and that's what we do. And most of them have been to prison. A lot of them used to be drug addicts. Now they're all NA guys, clean and sober. Most of them. I recall like a bunch of guys from Facebook to deal dope. A bunch of guys I grew up with got. Oh wow, oh wow. So that's OG Badger, huh? Oh wow. So there's your answer to your question. That's stupid. That's crazy. That's in the hardest man ever born at playing ping pong, like Mr. Thompson. That's right. Lames. Yeah. Hey, I'm not a young dude anymore, but I still, I don't know, I still do what I got to do. I mean, I still live by, the same principles and morals and all that kind of stuff I had as a younger guy. I'm just a little more mellower and less likely to fly off the handle and hurt somebody, and a little more smarter than to get involved with, trying to get a hustle like this. Um, you know, money's money's important. Yeah, real strong. Money's important. She jockeys the books every month to try to pay our bills with our income. Every once in a while, I'll sell a box, do some art. Somebody show up for a tattoo. That's a bonus. If XRP ever takes off, that'd be real great. But seeing they were working, but we make it. Uh, it's not easy. It's difficult, but it's not as difficult as sitting in a fucking prison cell. You know. Yeah, they said the chat room said they were working for the gangs in prison. Wow, that's fucking crazy. So I'm not gonna do nothing. I really, that's gonna jeopardize what we have. We got a home, we got animals. I got a wood shop. Um, there may come a time when we can't afford what we have. We'll have to make adjustments, but that's not a time that's gonna be where I'm gonna do illegal shit that's gonna take me back to prison and leave her out here by herself. I mean, I don't know. That's where I'm at with that. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity out here to do illegal shit for just about anybody that wants it, especially if you're living in the city. You know, um, uh, but there you go. Uh, What's it say? Yeah, lame with a paint job. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But we're all right now. But I mean, it's not easy. That's my point. It's not fucking easy. And you're 17 when you go to prison. You're 50 something years old when you get out. You have to learn how to navigate all this shit. I'm glad I got her and some of the other people that have helped me out along the way. That's right. You know, it's not so hard though that you can't make it. If you set your goals and you're living beyond your means, then sometimes that leads you to make rash decisions that take you back to prison. It takes discipline to say no, especially when there's cash being waved around and all that shit. It's a hard thing to say no. Life's difficult, but it's not that fucking difficult. Uh, I'm not giving this up for nothing. The freedom, family. It's not a fair trade. A prison cell for this. No. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See where I live, I could use some of that, but we're 40 miles from a dispensary. You feel me? And I respect. Thank you, bro. Uh, Dispensary's 40 miles from here, so yeah. It just it'd be nice to have a little extra income. Something like that's nothing, but John, buy some coffee. Thank you, John. Thank you, brother. I used to sweat Sparky. Give me a jar of coffee, brother. He'll be on the yard. I used to fuck with John a lot, but he was always there with me, man. Uh, that's right. Yeah, so whatever you're doing, man, I mean, if life's hard, just adjust it, Just make adjustments so it's not so hard. I mean, we have a lot of shit here. We got some vehicles. What's up, Rebel Rob? I love you too, brother. Thank you. Oh, Rebel Rob, what's happening, bro? I had to run to the store. Bidding on the art. Hasn't even no one's bid. Minimum bid, $50. No one's bid yet. So boom. No one's bid on these. I did these when I was in Cork in '97. I left Cork in '98. Yeah, May of '97. Corcoran was good. I like Corcoran. There was a lot of violence, not like they got now, but you know. What's up, Devin? That's right. That's right. That's true, man. You got to say no to yourself. And Devin's out in California. Just so you know, he's the one that gave me a job for a while when I needed some work. Um, he's in a situation out there, man, where he's surrounded by all the bad choices, and there's people around him that uh, close to him that have made some bad choices, and it's rough, man. You got to learn to say no to yourself. That's man, that says it all right there. I mean, easy money is not easy in the end because once you take it, either because it's too easy and you can't say no, or because the guys giving you that easy money won't let you ride off into the sunset with it. They want you to do that again and again. You know. What's up, Liam? What's up, little nephew Liam? What's up, brother? Yeah, Liam and Logan. Yeah, that's right, Bubba's. Yeah, it's I don't know. Life's not that fucking hard. And some people just gotta learn the hard way. That's how it was when I was a kid. I grew up a hard fucking way. And I was talking to my wife the other day about how some people they're my age, younger. That's right. That's right. And they've got their shit together. When I was a kid, nobody told me how things were gonna be. I had a fucking stepdad that used to fucking beat the shit out of me on a pretty regular basis. He was a drunk, alcoholic, probably didn't give a fuck about me because I wasn't his kid. Um, my mom was off in her own weird fucking trip. So no one said, hey, this is what's gonna be like. This is what you gotta do to make it. Oh, so I was just out on the streets with people that I felt accepted by, and they're probably in the same situation as me, trying to figure it out on their own. And figuring out on my own, I never got past that life sentence. They never gave me that chance to figure it out. So let's take care of. Yep. And so in the end, I figured it out in prison, and I got a late start out here. So it's motherfucker, but it's worth doing. The work I had to put in, man, to get out of prison was worth it. I'm here. I made it out here. Man, I just got there. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, Sparky. Sparky's a veteran too, by the way. I don't think wartime, but he was in the army, I believe. There it is. There. If it sounds too good, it's probably because it is. Yeah. You know, no one gives you free shit for free. Free shit's not free. You know, I'm going to take a ride up north to see David Marshall next month. I'm like, hey, bro, I need to change the oil on my motorcycle and I need to finish painting the fender where it cracked. So he's like, well, I'll help you with that. That's different. That's a friend. We've been through the shit together. And, we're in New Folsom together. We're in San Quentin together. And we're in a spot, man, where guys were telling on us. They got him transferred. They got me put in the fucking hole. But I could go to his cell when I had tobacco and toss him a few cigarettes. And when I didn't have shit, uh, he'd toss me something. I'd steal uh, 40, 50 pieces of chicken out of the fucking kitchen and he'd cook it. And we, I mean, we went through it together. So That's, but if you don't have a relationship with somebody like that and they try to offer you some free shit, it's not free. Trust and believe there's something behind it. Scarfo, thank you so much. Hey, I'm just a regular dude, I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, baby. Hey, hey, come here. Come on. Yeah. Amber's not a jump up on you kind of girl. Yeah. And Bowser's doing good. He's with our friend Mike. Come here. We've still got Rosie and Amber. So, yeah, life's good, man. And all the little fucking trials and tribulations you got to go through out here, to me, it just builds your character. It is what it is, and trust me, people take notice. You know, huh?
I just wanted to know that I read a thing today that said most insurances, when you renew,
Yeah,
it's everybody's across the board.
it goes up.
So I'd be curious to see if anybody else's did, because ours did crazy. Like,
Yeah. So, what about your insurance for your automobiles and stuff? When you renew them, do they raise the price?
ours went up $1,300.
Yeah, a year, right?
No, that's for 6 months.
Oh, for 6 months. Is that our car insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah, $1,300 for 6 months increase in price, and our homeowners insurance went up, and our property tax went up. We got this place. We had a set budget, and like I said, we can do this. So now everything's going up. So, and my fucking overtime's still getting taxed. So they say I'll get that at tax season, whatever, but with it, we always end up owing them fucking money, and it's a fucking nightmare.
Fucking cycle. We work our whole lives for what?
Yeah. Switch providers if you can.
Yeah, I talked to our insurance agent tonight. He said he was gonna take a look and see what other stuff is available. It's crazy. That was with Progressive.
But when you switch, you got to pay initial more.
No, not if you go to a broker. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get in touch with you. I will send you an email going through an airport checkpoint. Have a great week, family. Do it hard. That's right, Timbo. Thank you. Get out there and do it hard yourself, brother. Thank you. Timbo's going to be in Laughlin.
I never saw that.
Yeah. Well, shit, guys. I got to get ready for work. I got to get my meal prep ready. And the water's so fucking nasty over there in Las Vegas. I take like 6 gallons of water with me. Because our water's on a well. We got well water. No fluoride, no bullshit in it. Nice, clean, 800 feet deep. Yeah. So I got to get my water. Got to get my battery bank charged up. Get the laundry. Yeah. Got to get ready for the work week, man. Some nights I stay there. Some nights I come home. So, I got a little battery bank with a swamp cooler in the van in case I want to stay there. Yeah. Yeah. Got a little mattress, kind of like much love. FTW. Oh, I like that picture. It's badass. FTW motivation. That's right. Hey, you know what? Before I go, I just hit my mind. Mike Thompson got out of prison. He couldn't hang. He reverted right back to his easy fucking money, right? Look where he's at. Right back in fucking prison. Most wanted man is CDC. Biggest fucking rat in the world. Look where he's at. I love you too, John. Sparky, I want you on my channel. Sparky said, gives his love to you, babe. Yeah, second party time, LOL, 4th birthday. Oh, man, Devin. Oh, man. Dude, you don't have to do that. I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you see that photograph of that guy with a suit and tie on? Hey. That's him, but you know what? He came up the hard way too. And after a few bad decisions, he made the right decisions. So thank you very much, Devin. Hey, babe. Yeah. Thank you so much. I got big red. Yeah, it's Devin. Yeah, thank you, bro.
You are so, that's so nice.
I know.
Thank you so much. It came at a really good time. That's awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Super cool.
Yeah.
He did right by you for a
Yeah, a
long
lot,
time.
man. Devin's a good
really
man.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Really.
In prison, you say, that's a good motherfucker. Straight up, you know. But thank you so much, bro. So I guess Devin won the auction. Yeah. Uh, uh, sounds good, William. William, you got my email? It's Mitch at hardintentions.com. Shoot me an email, uh, and I'll get with you. Sounds good. So Devin, uh, William DeFonso wants that. Thank you guys so much. I got to get ready for the sack. I got to get up at 3. get on with the work week. Uh, I could stay on here for another fucking hour easy, but I got to get to work. Yeah. Take care. It's all good. Jam Gizzle. You can contact me at mitchellhardintentions.com and we'll figure things out. But I got to go shut the shop as well. I'm doing a box. It's got checks and splits in it, and I'm going to put resin in it. And first time for that. Guys, take care. Sorry, bro. Okay, cool. Guys, take care. Get out there and kick this week's ass. You only got four work days this week. Thanks to all us laborers for Labor Day. I love you guys. Take care. She's got a couple videos to post this week, and I'm getting back in the swing of things. Hopefully they're all right. If you got any subjects you want me to talk about, shoot me a message. Good night, Will. Good night, Connor. Oh yeah. Good night, John. Jim Gizzle. Good night, Devin. William. Everybody. Good night. Scarpo. Everybody. You guys have a good week. I love you. Get out there and do it hard. Thank you. For real.